What it do is your boy NoPlayingDinero tapping in with another video. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. And when you lose all your dollars, that's when you lose your sense. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you smash that subscribe. Let's get it. You already know who it is. It's your boy NoPlayingDinero tapping in with another viral video. Yo, check this out. Akademiks proved in a text message that he had nothing to do with that SA charges this woman tried to bring up on him. Those allegations, not charges, allegations that she trying to bring up on him, one of his associates of 2 years. Understand what I'm trying to tell you? Wack 100 and they came out and said his piece. Clubhouse then came out and said his piece. Akademiks that came out and said his piece. The woman that came out and said their piece. Now we're going to put it all together and get our own understanding of the situation. Right now is up.
The audio of that one, yeah, play that one. I want to hear what he has to say.
I got one of the texts in my PTR.
Shaming her now. I'm shaming her. I said to her, I said, yo, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro. You came to my house and had two niggas just fuck you raw. I ain't seen no condom, no none. I said, yo, you should go get tested, man. Like, you done, I said, that's wild, yo, you should go get tested, bro. And from that moment, she started, like, because the denial shifted, and she kept, like, trying to, like, pivot on the denial to, yo, nah, send me the video. Yo, I'm pretty sure I didn't fuck him. And I'm like, bro, you fucked him. And she was like, no, look again. And now I'm getting super tight because I'm like, bro, I'm not about to watch this video if you getting fucked, my nigga. Like, it's on my surveillance. Like, bro, like, I was fucking with you. Like, what? You want me to watch the video if you getting fucked? Cool. She keeps saying that, whatever. She then tells me, by the way, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna keep it a being about everything. My homies did not tell me they fucked her. At that point, I only seen on my security cam. My homies did not tell. Remember, they woke me up that night. I'm shaming her now.
So he got surveillance, and he got an ace in the hole. He got ace in the hole. That's what he got in his house, surveillance. He ain't got nothing to worry about. You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah, as long as it's not edited.
As long as if he got his surveillance right, he already presented this shit because these accusations came out, and he already dropped this shit like, here you go. This is what it is.
Yeah, see, they try to do him dirty beast by talking about that incident that's on camera and then mix it with the audio from last night.
Yeah, they try to fuck that shit up. Yeah, definitely. But the fact of the matter, he got surveillance. That's good shit. You got to have that surveillance in your house. I don't give a fuck. Prevents this shit like that and just anything like, come on, man. I bet you already presented shit like, look at, here's my lawyer. Here you go. Here's the video. This is inside of my house that night. This is her getting fucked by my friends. This is me, like, he gonna have all that.
Doesn't she know he has surveillance? Like, why
would she want that video if it was unconsensual? So obviously, it's showing her probably engaging in that shit.
But it's not showing Akademiks.
Had rape on that man's name. She just put rape, and she had a rape kit done on that man. She just put rape on him. Fuck that.
Yeah, Lito, that's the link in the chat with the video with the girl screaming. I put it in the chat so you can see it. And is that the same one we heard this morning?
Yeah,
or was it a whole different one?
I was watching it live last night. I came in late night and told him to stream it. I was watching his Instagram live, and then his stream at home went live when he was in his car. Like the audio we heard earlier, when he was in that car driving back home, his stream went live. And then, yeah.
And I put in the chat, and tell me if that's the same one.
Man, this bitch just be screaming and shit. Multiple screaming videos.
That's the same one, Rosetta. And when you see him walking into the room, he went to turn off the stream.
Oh, got you. So they're mixing it up, putting it together with the old stuff. I mean, they putting a new video with the old allegation.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, because like I said earlier.
Hey, but can you guys say, are they trying to count? This is just even the allegations. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Like, you get what I'm saying?
It is bullshit, but there's such a long history of bullshit with her chasing them through a fucking woods with a butcher knife. All this, I guess we put two and two together that this is the same person. we thought it was two separate people, but there's been so many things where she put, like, he had to shut down his Discord. So I'm sure Akademiks has a long history of shit that he can, present. But he's gonna need that. He's gonna definitely need that surveillance.
Hey, so the way that story came up, right, was she didn't even know that he knew, right? Because that was the story with her cheating. So when he was talking to her originally, like, he showed all the texts and stuff, she was just like, I'm sorry, or whatever. And then he was just like, what you mean you sorry, and all that. And then she was telling him that she didn't do nothing with him. And then when he was like, are you sure? Because I seen on the footage, and she was like, no. And then he was like telling her what happened. And then she was like, yeah, I just took my shirt and my clothes off and stuff. I didn't do nothing. And then he was like, you could see the dude with his meat out fucking you. And then she was like, oh, I didn't mean for that to happen. So she was like pivoting the whole time.
So when she's talking to him, she didn't say, oh, you were on top of me, oh, you have something to do with it, but now she's saying it. But in that it was never brought up that he had something to do with it?
No, it was never up on him. And then in the video, he hasn't showed anyone the video, but obviously he's saying in the video with just the two guys and her. So where would he be at in the video?
Well, if she's his company in the first place, he might have fucked her later on that night, not knowing she just fucked his friends, because they never told him, remember? So,
her reason,
not only did she cheat, go ahead.
Her reasoning is what she was telling him in the text messages when this all happened, that even though he didn't do it, she's holding him responsible because it's his house. That was her response. That because it was his house, she's saying that he was part of it too.
No. So this bitch tried to tell him she didn't do it, just took off her clothes, and now you got a whole rape kit and shit. Like, bitch, did you do it or not? Like, that's just crazy. Once he said he had the surveillance, then she goes and gets a rape kit. I don't know. I don't really believe that rape kit till I see that shit.
And how long was it before these text messages from the actual event? Like, that's another thing. Like,
I think
the following day, right?
I don't know. I don't remember the time period. I know he went on the stream. He was talking about the stream earlier. If you guys can find clips, or if you guys want me to try to look real quick. But he went through all the he put all the text messages on the screens and everything. He showed, both sides' response and everything. He showed all the proof, all the receipts.
Yeah, I got one of the text messages in my PTR. I was able to screenshot another one, but I missed the last one.
Wait, what's it say?
Shit, hold on. I gotta pull the picture up. Hold on.
She ain't just cheat. She fucked two niggas in your house. That's crazy.
And why wouldn't his DNA be in the rape kit if that's his girl? Like, I mean, obviously they fucked at some point. Go ahead, FK.
She said, I'm sorry. Terribly, terribly sorry. And I guess this is his reply in the blue, which is, I don't know what you want me to say, LOL. You won, I suppose. And then she said, I never meant for all that to happen. I know you can't even look at me the same. And then he didn't reply, and then I couldn't see the bottom one. But that's the other one I caught. And then this was the other one I was able to catch. He only showed this part. I think this is him saying, they said you were trying to bring your friend to join, LOL. And then she replied, no calls was made. I assumed they leave at some point. It was just kind of awkward, and I mentioned I wanted to come with my friend to meet you, not to have sex with your friends. He got mad at me saying everything with AK has to go through me first, and a whole bunch of creepy shit. Well, creepy stuff. Then AK said, I don't know, I'm getting two different stories, LOL. I didn't ask them about anything about that night until today. So those are the two messages I caught. But he did put another one up there. I just couldn't grab it.
Then the nigga said the niggas didn't tell him shit. They was just gonna try to smash and not say nothing.
And she basically copping that it was them and not him. You feel me? Like,
you're saying you're sorry, bitch. You're not gonna be saying you're sorry to somebody who fucking raped you. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just saying. Make it make sense.
Later in that same stream, he was explaining too. I don't know. he was explaining that she was saying too, like, you know what I mean, since it was his house, she's saying he's responsible, like throwing him in it type shit. And that's where he was like, in the text where he was like saying, I help you whatever you need to do, you know what I mean? Because he's getting both sides stories. He wasn't, you know, he don't know himself. He wasn't up with them. So he was saying, you know, I'll help whatever you need done.
I mean, Lito, it's one thing to say, oh, it's your house, it's your facility, it's your fault because you're the owner. You know, I don't agree with that either. But it's another thing to say you were on top of me when I woke up, or when you woke up, you were drunk and on top of me, and, you know, insinuating, or I don't know if she actually said rape or whatever, as far as him being physically involved, not just the fact that was his establishment. So this bitch is kind of, I don't know, I don't really believe her too much. But like I said, I wasn't there, but the shit don't make sense.
I think what she's trying to do, because she turned that stream on and he didn't know about it, and she was trying to make it seem like he was beating her, and then it came out that she fucked up his whole house and she got arrested for it. So I think since it didn't work out with her, because everybody's initial thought was, oh my God, is he beating her? What's all that noise? And then once it came out that she got arrested for destroying his shit last night, now she's trying to pivot to do anything to get people to be like, okay, acting wrong.
Oh, deflection. So she did get arrested for that shit.
That's what was said, yeah. I haven't seen like any arrest papers or nothing, so I can't, you know, that was just allegedly what was said. Because he's not in the house no more.
Who got arrested?
They're saying the girl, I guess Cheyenne, or Akademiks' ex-girlfriend, or the one he's been getting into it with, got arrested because she fucked his house up.
Yeah, because remember in that live stream he was saying that. Remember in the stream earlier he was watching in the live last night, he was saying he called the police to go there already.
Yeah.
She was already tearing shit up. He was threatening. He was talking about she was gonna kill his mom and all that shit, and she hit the phone, his mom's phone and all that. So he already had called the police there because he thought, you know, she was about to hurt his mom because they had prior run-ins before.
Yeah, nigga said he called the police to his house over 40 times in the last 2 years.
But remember, he got cameras all through his house, so you know what I'm saying? How you gonna find him liable for something? You know, basically you gonna get caught in a lie. That's why she keeps switching the stories up. There ain't nothing she's saying, ain't no evidence. When he told her, hey, I'll help you with this, if you trying to say they raped you or whatever, I'll help you out. Why the fuck she don't want the video? She should want the video, right?
Man, this shit his fault. How you gonna say you called the cops over 40 times in the freaking 24 months that you all have been together? 40 fucking times? All this shit, all this crazy shit you've had to do, and you still in the position for a bitch to put smut on your name? Like, you know what you was dealing with, my dude.
That's crazy, but I think it's just a classic case of like some domestic violence shit. It's that he's just the one on the other end this time. You know what I mean? It happens to men too.
But you still making the decision to be there, so accountability.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's definitely his fault.
Especially when you have shit going for yourself and all of this shit. You know, you probably losing shit. I don't know what the Spotify shit was and all of that, but you know, you got shit to lose type shit. You know what I mean? You gotta do better, player.
Yeah, the Spotify shit, he clarified that too. That had nothing to do with this situation. It was all stuff where he was supposed to be meeting some type of, you know, requirements to keep the contract up, and he wasn't. I don't know, because he wasn't dropping enough videos or whatever the case may be. So that was already before this. That was one of the things that she was threatening him with. Like in that live earlier, he was talking about that. She was telling him, like, you know, if we fall out, I'm gonna go to, you know, I can always go to Adam22 and tell him, you know, all of our personal business and shit you got going on. And that was one of the things that she was talking about.
So do you all think that any of this type of shit is just a direct, like, overflow of the bullshit that's been put out on people this year, and people just running with anything?
I mean, it could be
at this point.
I mean, she might be capped. I don't know, man.
But it's kind of fucked up that we have to kind of question certain shit just because of all of this shit that's going on. You know, they watering shit down. So, I mean, if it happened, it happened. It'll be on surveillance, and I can't see anybody submitting surveillance that's incriminating themselves.
Man,
I don't think
always.
Man, I don't know, man.
I don't think we'll ever see that in-house footage, right? Because obviously it's sexual, right? They would need her permission to put that on in public. But I mean, the right people will see that the cops come knocking for it because they already came to the house and raided it before because of that situation. Her trying to claim the rape thing. So I mean, I'm sure they've seen it. If he's not getting in trouble for it, then I'm sure there's.
They can blur out shit anyway. That definitely can come out. But this is actually maybe an example of how shit should be, because it's usually that person's word against the other person's when they tell a story from 2 years ago and nobody knows what to think. And then being a female and she calling herself a victim, whether she's a victim or not actually a victim, we stuck and we don't know whose side to take. It's not like it's a Cassie, you know what I'm saying? Like this girl, I'm sorry, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like she on some setup shit, on some payback shit. She's hurt, and it was her fault in the first place. She didn't keep her legs closed.
I mean, she apologized to the man for, you know what I mean? She said, I'm sorry. He's like, yo, I'm hearing two different stories.
In his house,
blah, blah, blah.
though?
Like, yeah, but I'm saying when you say you sorry, you can't. But the main thing is, do you think he's gonna leave her alone after all of this shit?
Man, he don't got no choice. Her throwing out them R's on.
Yeah.
I think what was fucked up too, right? The way the media tried to pin those two different situations that didn't correlate at the same time to try to make it something, because the situation she was talking about was not what happened last night. So that made it look really bad with all that screaming and shit. And that was bad work right there.
But look, Lito, that's the media. That's their job. That's what they. So your job is when you're in a certain position, your job is to protect that position. And the fact that all of this shit, has been going on for 2 years, and then it's like, oh, you knew this bitch was a crazy bitch. She done did all this other shit, regardless of what prompted it, what started it. There's plenty of evidence out there that shows that this bitch is crazy. Like, so, just the fact that I get it, but like, nigga, you need to leave that alone and leave anything like that alone, because you're going to keep getting the same results every fucking time.
Yeah, the good thing about that too was all that, because like I said, I only knew so much info because I was watching that shit in real time, right? So I think it works out for him that all this shit was on the live stream and Instagram live, because it was out there. You can go find it. It's all recorded everywhere. So
Yeah. Well, we gotta watch this story unfold. I'm sure it's gonna be more bullshit to come. I don't know. But what's the stage think about it? Or was somebody trying to talk?
Lito, can you make it clear to the dude that these are two different hoes?
Nah, it's the same girl. That's what I was saying. Everybody in the media
one that was screaming?
Yeah, everybody keeps on saying that it's his ex, right? But that girl, that's the same girl he's been with for 2 years. That's what I was saying earlier. I was confused why people kept on saying the ex, because that's the same girl that he's been with for 2 years. So that same girl that stole the $500K, that was her. That's why he was bringing it up. He took her back after all that shit, after the cheating and all that stuff, because she brought the money back to him and all that shit. So.
Well, I remember my confusion, I think, when earlier, when Wack was on Troy Ave's podcast or whatever the case may be, and when he told her, like, XYZ, whatever he said about the blue face, and she was like taking offense, and he was like, nah, bitch, hey, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about, his ex or, somebody else, whatever it was. I just was like, for me personally, I'm like, oh, it's two different, people. So, I mean, you cleared it up. I still don't know for sure, but I think I'm leaning more towards it's just one person at this point.
Because, see, I don't think the comments of that triggered her at all. It was because last night she was the one that sent out. So, like, all that about sending the dick pics to Adam and Troy Ave, that was already out last night because DJ Akademiks addressed it because they let him know. So that's where all that shit went. When he started speaking on all this shit last night.
Wait, what she sent it? What happened? I didn't hear the actual interview. You said she sent something to who?
Yeah, that like what Wack was talking about earlier, where she sent his news to Adam 22 and
oh,
Troy
his
Ave.
news. Yeah.
Yeah, so that happened last night and he addressed it. So that was already out in the media last night. So this is where he started talking about everything she's done and all that shit, and he was done. And then that was that whole car ride on that Instagram live.
But didn't she go crazy over like some pregnancy or some shit, or like somebody? I don't know. What the fuck? This shit is crazy.
I'm not sure about that part specifically.
So Amani, is it two bitches or one?
Hell, I thought it was 2 bitches.
Me too, until Lito came. And I'm like, it makes sense though. It does make sense because Lito's been following this in real time. I don't follow this shit.
Yeah, because
this shit don't entertain me
people
at
were
all. So
people were getting confused because they were tagging her by like her Instagram handle, but the Shay, that's her real name.
Shay, yeah.
Yeah, that's her real name. Yeah, now that's
So
her real
it was
name. People
Shay.
were going
It's
after her.
Shay. What was it? Her rap name, and then it's Cheyenne. Is the real name?
Yeah.
Shay Glizzy or Shay somebody. Y'all know I be fucking shit.
Cheyenne's her real name.
The goo is saying it's 2 different bitches, Lito.
Right, we gotta get this right.
Man.
We gotta get this right. What's the goo saying? Let me see. It's 2 different girls. Bring Real Scoop up. Well, shit, I don't know. Does anybody know him?
The same one that all this happened with all this stuff in the news right now, that's the same girl he's been with for 2 years.
It says Cheyenne is a mixed chick. And what is the Shay girl?
I ain't gonna lie, she black. That's what I'm confused because I thought it was the same girl, but then the video, that's a black girl. She don't look mixed. He even asked the girl that he been letting get away with all this shit is mixed girl. So.
Oh, it says she's dark skinned. Oh, I don't know, Lito. I don't know. We got 2 different shades unless it's the filter.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but she do got good hair though. Like it's passable that she mixed, but she really look more black than mixed.
Yeah,
right, you can't be black with good hair.
The one with all this shit going on now, like with all that stuff last night, that's the same girl he's been with for 2 years. So I don't know about his other.
Okay, can we get a picture of both of them up in the PTR of the? I'm seeing somebody saying one's a mixed girl, one's a dark skin. I mean, you can be mixed and dark. Oh, let me see. The dark chick got fucked by the homies.
Yeah.
So who's the mixed chick then?
That's the confusing part. We ain't got no picture of the mixed chick, but the girl do.
So that ex chick was the one with the original stuff with the 500K. I'm talking about all the stuff that happened last night and the whole sending his nudes out. That's his current girl.
No, Lito. Now you're saying there's 2? Come on now. You confusing the fuck out of me right now.
Come on, bro.
I thought you had something, Lito. Now you're saying they are 2 different people. The 500K girl you're saying is the mixed girl because we've seen a picture of a light-skinned girl. I don't know if she's mixed, but I seen a picture initially when they posted somewhere on somebody's website. It had Akademiks and it had some little light-skinned girl in the middle, and I think Adam with the delete get pictures or whatever. I've never seen the dark girl. I guess that's what you're talking about because I haven't viewed the video.
The one in the
is it possible the video is just
the one with all the Adam 22 stuff with the leaking the pictures? That's the current girl. That one right there.
The light skin chick. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what she looks like. I never looked into that. I just know he